one thing, these all have certain traits in common. Number one, they're not going to know your first name. They're going to call you customer. They're going to call you by your email address, that sort of thing. They won't say Laura. They certainly won't say Laura Moynihan because they don't usually know your name. Okay. Number two, and this is a big one, there are spelling or punctuation errors. And I mean any spelling or punctuation errors. If Apple is sending you an email, I promise you they have enough money to hire the best spellers out there, the best, copy editors out there. They're not going to send out an email to millions of people that have any sort of grammatical errors in them. And then the last one is the sender's email address doesn't end in just simple, paypal.com, ebay.com. It ends in some variation thereof that has extra things tacked onto it. Those are three really big clues to identify scam emails. What's your clue that this might be fake? You'll have to unmute yourself first.
The from email address.
help@markyourtrails.com. Don't you think this should be at amazon.com?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good clue. I saw that too. Anybody else see anything else that looks suspicious in here? And if Ella's raising her hand, somebody else call on her because I can't see her. Well, I'll show you what I noticed.
Unmute
You're
Elle.
on mute.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. She looked like she had.
Did she have one?
There we go.
Yeah, that dear customer, Apple Matt, blah, blah, blah. Wouldn't it say dear Laura?
Yes, it would. Amazon knows my name. They're not going to call me customer.
Good one.
That's a good one. I don't even know if I know. Oh, I did notice that one. That was my second one I noticed. I was right along with you. I also noticed this. Approximate arrival, December 1918. What the heck is that? What does that mean? I also noticed this. Nothing in the ship to. Of course they're going to show it shipped to me. I also noticed Amazon LLC. Amazon is not an LLC.
They are a full-on corporation.
Yeah, I also noticed tracking editor had quotes. So it's a bunch of little things, but you look at these things and go, wait a minute. Would Amazon send out something that looks this sloppy? So yes, you are right. This is a scam email. There are tips to avoid being scammed in general if you suspect it. Number one is never click on a link or call a number in any email that you deem to be suspicious at all. Okay, you can always go directly, go to a web browser, type in amazon.com and check your Amazon account and see if the same alert that you got through email is also at your account at Amazon or at your bank or whatever. Because I guarantee you, if they're sending you some urgent notice through email, they're also going to post it somewhere on your account where you can access it directly by going to their website. So try that first. That's my number one tip. Number two, never download a file you weren't expecting or take a survey for free stuff, even if it's from someone you know. Even if it's that person said, yeah, I sent you this, it's really cute, watch it. They may not realize they're forwarding on malware. And then finally, if you do click a link somewhere, it doesn't necessarily mean all is lost. It doesn't, usually websites themselves can't immediately start installing malware. But if you do click on a link, always check the URL and look for the padlock icon. And it should be a very simple, where you expect URL that ends in .com, not a variation thereof. And there should be a closed padlock next to it. If you see those two things, you know you're at that website. It's been verified.